Hey guys, by the time you're watching this, I'm hoping you had a safe and happy and healthy 4th of July weekend. I know some of you might be popping off stuff today as we speak just to kind of get, whatever excitement and celebration you still have within you out of you, if you know what I mean. But I wanted to come on here, as you could tell by the title, and give you my other 5 favorite MLP songs, my 5 other favorite MLP songs from Friendship is Magic. And this is inspired in a sense, just like my original one was inspired by Aramount, Ari the Fiery Secretary, when she did an unscripted one, which inspired me to do one of my own. I was rewatching something that Josh Scorcher, aka Firebrand of Equestria, FOB Equestria, and the Josh Scorcher channel did last year, where he basically literally ranked from the first season to the final season, all the songs involved, all 189 songs in total. And that's counting not just Friendship is Magic, but that's counting Equestria Girls, that's counting specials like Rainbow Road Trip and Best Gift Ever, as well as the shorts, as well as the Equestria Girls shorts and specials as well. So I decided finally that I wanted to kind of do an updated version of that, especially here in the summer, knowing that people still have a love for MLP, and it kind of helps us get in the mood for what's upcoming in September, as well as probably make us go back and want to rewatch these episodes just for those songs. So with that said, this is just like the previous one I did. It's going to be unscripted, but here are the 5 songs, the 5 other songs that I enjoyed. The first one is from their take on A Christmas Carol, and it's sung by basically Josh's least favorite princess. You see, Josh is a huge Celestia supporter. There's no doubt about that. He is a huge Celestia supporter. But where you have Celestia, you also have Luna. And this one here, when I first heard it, I was like, wow, this is pretty good. Because everybody was talking about it. Everybody was saying, you got to listen to the song in this Christmas Carol-like episode. And, after a while, I started to kind of pick up on why people were liking it. I was thinking, yeah, it sounds good. But yeah, it sounds good and everything. That was my first thought. Like, yeah, it sounds good. It's all right. But the more I listened to it, the more I understood. Oh, for as short as it is, even people that don't like Luna appreciate this. And that is Luna's Future. You just hear how it starts up and then how she's singing in the instrumentals. That gives you an idea as to why people like it. That gives you an idea why fans like Luna's Future. And again, when you first initially listen to it, you're like, oh, okay, it's cool, it's fine. It does keep in tone to, the fact that this is a special episode, unlike a regular episode, even though it's in the rotation of the regular episodes. But yet, the more you listen to it and the more you watch the episode, the more you start realizing, oh, now I see why people like it. Now I see why people like it. Now, the next one, the next song, that was the first of these 5. It's not and first of all, this is not a top 5 or anything. Like I said, this is just my 5 of the favorites. So that was the first of the 5. The second of the 5 has to go to one that I truly liked. And I only listened to the reprise when it happened because I think I was out doing something. I think I was either in the bathroom, cleaning up, doing something. I can't remember. I think I was also working on Saturdays at that time as well. I think that may have been one of the Saturdays where they needed me. So I couldn't watch everything because I was getting ready. I think. I'm not really sure. But this is the other song that I truly liked. And when I heard this, I was like, Rachel Bloom, I do not understand why they did not nominate you at the Annies or at the Daytime Emmys for this song. I don't know why they didn't nominate this song and give it some kind of reward, because it is that good. And that song is A Kieran's Tale.
The Kieran used to speak and sing. We weren't always quiet. We told stories and funny jokes. Well, stand-up was a riot. But then one day a fight broke out.
You see what I'm saying by the fact that you know, just by the song itself, it's enjoyable, and then on top of that, you know, you have the reprise.
Cause rainbows won't light up the sky unless you let it rain, and candles just won't glow until they're burned. Now you can't give up your laughter cause you're scared of a little pain.
You know, the reprise adds to it. So again, I heard the reprise, I thought it was good, and then when you put them both together, holy smokes, this is like a song that, and I said it before when I talked about this, I believe, when I talked about Sounds of Silence. This is a song that honestly, you could mistake. You could honestly mistake for something from Disney, from a Disney movie, that is. That's how good it is. That's how really good it is. And, you know, that's not to knock. That's not to knock any of the songs before that or after. But that's how good this really was. That's how good it really was. Now, that's the 4th out of the 5. But what's number 3, you might ask? Number 3, well, it's short and it's sweet. I'm surprised they didn't put this, you know, as part of the album, you know, along with The Magic Inside. But this version that they sang at the end, I thought was really good. Lena Hall and the girls that do the singing voices for the Crusaders, I thought did great. So at number 3, it's got to be in this 5.
Equestria, the land I love, a land of harmony. Our flag does wave from high above, for pony kind to see.
Equestria, the land I love, which is kind of basically like, you know, basically it's a national anthem, and it feels basically like, even though the show is, you know, based out of Canada, it feels like a song that you replace Equestria with the word America and you're good to go. And I thought they did a great job with this reprise, this reversion. Well, yeah, this reversion. Thought they did really good. And the visual that goes along with it, all the credit in the world. All the credit in the world to that visual, because obviously you knew when you would watch this episode that, yeah, you know, Ra-Ra and Applejack would be friends again, would remain friends. Applejack would help Ra-Ra discover that, you know, just be yourself, and that's good. And that's good enough. You knew that when we saw the flashback and the young Ra-Ra was singing this, that, boom, you were going to get it probably once again at the end and or throughout the song, and you did. You really did. And, you know, I can't fault them for putting it there like they did. And honestly, I think they did a great job. Really appreciated it. You know, and again, it feels like a song that all you have to do is just put the words America, you know, or not put the words, but yeah, all you have to do is just put the words of, you know, America in place of Equestria, and you're good. You know, you're really good. I'm just checking something over there, you know, seeing what my dog's doing. But like I said, you just put America in front of Equestria, or replace Equestria with America, and you kind of get a good song, you know, with it. And here was the thing too, when they had the last BronyCon a couple years ago, about 2 years ago next month, I'm surprised, honestly, and this is the honest truth, I'm surprised they never thought of, you know, when you had Lauren Faust there, to me it would have made a lot of sense that the people, you know, do something for her. Like, you know, before they end a panel, they want to, you know, like, before they end one of the panels she's on, like maybe the final panel she's a part of, you know, have, a group of fans come out, maybe with some roses or flowers for her as a thank you for making this happen in the first place. But then on top of that, play Equestria, the Land I Love, while it's happening, so that she gets an idea of, this is all because of her. So, yeah, I'm kind of surprised, they didn't consider doing that, because, again, I thought it would have worked, in my opinion. I really do. But who knows? Maybe if she attends a future BabsCon or a future Everfree Northwest Con, maybe they might consider doing that, because to me, that to me is like the ultimate compliment if you play that song for her, in a way. But yeah, third there, have to go with Equestria, the Land I Love. So yeah, Equestria, the Land I Love. Have to go with that as the third one on this list of 5. Number two is a good song, and honestly, it's one of the best, and it's a great way to end the series. And I'll tell you, anytime I listen to this song, I visualize the ending in my head. It does get to you, even after you rewatched it and listened to it several times, just because of not just the visuals, but because of the lyrics. And that song that I'm talking about, number 2.
When I started out, I was unsure.
Magic of Friendship Grows.
That I needed, didn't know what to expect. But when my walls came down, I saw the truth. All along, something was missing.
So yeah, Magic of Friendship Grows. I mean, honestly, even though Josh gave it a ranking of 7 out of 10, he said it was average, but he loves it because it's so good. The visuals, just like with Equestria, the Land I Love, the visual right there, it really helps it out. It really helps it, in my opinion. The visual just knocks it out of the park, if you will, just by the fact that you're incorporating all the characters that we had seen in the show, showing us where they are now, what they're doing, kind of giving us also a bittersweetness, a bittersweetness of notification that, yeah, some of the older characters are no longer there because it's in the future. But yeah, Magic of Friendship Grows. I mean, you cannot, I mean, let me put it this way. If you are basically Shout Factory, if you are DHX, if you are Hasbro, if you are the people that I'm trying to see. Legacy. If you're Legacy Records and you still have a deal with, and I think Legacy is also the people that do the Transformer soundtracks too, like mainly the 86 movie soundtrack. But if you're Legacy, then you cannot, in my opinion, release another soundtrack to the series, even a best of soundtrack, without putting this song in there. You can't, because this song is so good from beginning to end. It just works, and it's not just just for the ending of My Little Pony and the visuals involved there, but you can apply this to anything. You can apply this to anything, and it would work. I mean, I would not be surprised that if there were some graduations that have happened and will be happening, that this song was not used in in some shape or form. I would not be surprised if there were any high school or college graduations where this song was not used in some shape or form. I mean, I know back when I was in high school and I was graduating, the one thing they would always do during the graduation ceremony is they would show on the big screen, if you will, because we had those big screens on the walls, or they would put up a screen or something like that. They would show basically a video yearbook, or basically video highlights, memories of, who we were, what we had done, they would show these highlights. They would show it to us. And, they would add all kinds of songs to it. They would. They would add all kinds of songs. And as a matter of fact, when I got a copy of the video yearbook, about a couple of years later, because friends of mine had copies still, I basically I recorded that onto a DVD, and then I basically took the files from there and made myself kind of a newer, more up-to-date version of the yearbook with different songs, kind of incorporating the songs that would come out after we graduated to see how they would fit and had they come out at that time. So to me, a song like Magic of Friendship Grows is like one of those songs to where you could apply it to a video yearbook and people might know where it's from, and some people may not know where it's from because it's that good. In fact, it shares basically the same status that Josh Scorcher gave the other song I'm about to finish off with, as one of those songs that you would not think was from My Little Pony. And that's the truth. That is the truth. But yeah, Magic of Friendship Grows. It's one of the best out there. One of the best. And speaking of the other song that Josh Scorcher talked about, Firebrand talked about, and basically put it on his list as the best. And the more you listen to it, the more you realize that, yeah, this is a pretty song. It's a great song. Heck, I just recently did a video. I did one of those song-like videos. You know how you get like just a picture of a character that sings a song, or you get a picture of the character with the lyrics of the song or whatever. And you see that kind of stuff here on YouTube. I did that, recently with this song. And that song, if I make sure I get the right one here, is this.
We're far apart in every way, but you're the best part of my day. And sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the perfect pair on a prickly path that goes on for miles.
You're in my head like a catchy song by Buttercup, aka Pear Butter, otherwise known as Applejack, Big Mac, and Apple Bloom's mom. This is a song she sang to Bright Mac as part of their anniversary of dating and getting to know each other. And it's just beautiful. It's really is beautiful. It's sung by Felicia Day, and she does a great job. And again, what Josh Scorcher, Firebrand, said in his video is true. You would not expect this to be from My Little Pony. I mean, if you take out the vocals, like one person actually took out the vocals, the speaking vocals of Bright Mac in there for one of them. And I have that one here where it's just her singing and you get the instrumentals. Again, this is the kind of song you would not expect from My Little Pony. And it is the kind of song that, because you wouldn't expect that, you would add to the playlist. You would add to the playlist of, wedding songs or prom songs or romance songs, whatever you want to call it. It's that good. It is that good. And again, all they have to do is just edit out the part of Bright Mac speaking, which again, you can do, and it sounds great. It just sounds terrific. It sounds tremendous. And again, it's just one of those songs that, it's just one of those songs that basically is so well done that just like with Magic of Friendship Grows, you would not think it's from My Little Pony. You would not. And again, you could fit it into any other scenario. That's how well done it is. And, I watched Bronies react, and even they said that they, you got guys like Perlio, I think. You got Perlio, you got, Jax Blade, you got Silver Quill, you got AC Race Best, guys that they would try to be, try to find some comedicness, if you will, in the scenario, when this came on, they were like, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, because it was just too good. It was too good. It was too sweet of a song. It was a song that basically worked in the context of the story. And what's great about this is when they went to the end credits for the episode, when they went to the end credits, this episode, ended not with the My Little Pony song, during the credits, but with an instrumental reprise of You're in My Head Like a Catchy Song, which tells you that anytime a show does that, especially MLP, that episode is a special episode. That's an episode that, there's no joking around. This is something that, we've been wanting to give to the fans. Fans have been wanting, and we're gonna go all out with it, and that's what they did. That's what they did. And this song, You're in My Head Like a Catchy Song, is probably one of the best, if not the best, songs they've ever done in the series, period. In fact, Silver Quill even said that himself. He said the episode's one of the best, and there's no doubt he'll probably agree that the song's one of the best, if not the best. But anyway, those are just my 5 other favorite MLP songs from Friendship is Magic. Let me know if you agree with my list there. I know, again, this might be copyrighted despite me speaking over some of it. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Let me know what your thoughts are in the live chat. And again, by the time you watch this, I hope you all had a safe and healthy 4th of July. And I will talk to you all later down the line. So until next time, God bless. Take care. I am out.